morning, happy peak week again. The man is up. I've got my coffee over cardio and my first meal of the day, which I'm excited. We're keeping our food the same. So I've got some chocolate powdered peanut butter, 1 whole egg, berry mix, and some oats with egg whites. And I'm really excited to eat this, so I'm gonna go enjoy it now. So Mikey's really excited because I got him a super early birthday / holiday gift, and it's a bread maker. So today he's just gonna make basic white bread, and he's really excited. He's stoked.
French bread came out really good.
He made French bread. It's awesome.
Except I should totally like form it and shape it and then cook it, because it was just like one big loaf, so it was a lot of inside, like soft bread.
Well, you look cute today. We'll update on the bread. What's happening?
Oh, making white bread.
White bread?
White bread. Although, since we don't really have whole milk here or granulated regular sugar, all I have is erythritol. I substituted the milk with Carb Master, of course, and then used brown sugar because that's all we had.
Tell them what Carb Master milk is, because they may not know.
Carb Master milk. If you don't know, you're a fool. Although I would always suggest drinking whole milk when you're not dieting, but I'm dieting. So Carb Master. Carb Master. And you get 11 grams of protein.
One more time, Carb Master.
Carb Master.
And 11 grams of protein.
11 grams of protein. Have that with like a scoop of protein, shake it up and put on some cereal if you can fit it. Amazing. Damn, you look so different.
Fly!
Dude,
guys, meet Chase.
you look kind of like Albanian.
Oh, I got really close.
You hang out with
I got really close. I would like to hang out with Action Bronson.
Making white bread. Actually, we could probably meet him because he's from your area. Sort of.
Yeah, we can meet anybody that's from New Jersey. Did you hear that? If they're from New Jersey, I can meet them. So, Bruce Springsteen.
He's from New York. Keep
your home open. I'm coming through. All right, well, it's Saturday. It's like our holiday for me and Mikey. We're gonna go see the Bohemian Rhapsody movie today.
I know nothing about Queen.
Hi guys, we made it. We're on peak week, we're 1 week out. And I took my progress photos this morning, and I woke up this morning, and I felt it yesterday, so I knew I was gonna wake up feeling super lean today. And I feel really good. I feel so normal, and like internally I feel really, really put together. Really different than my last peak week, and honestly even the one before that. This is probably the first one where I just feel so together, and I don't know if it's because maybe my body is used to this deficit, because I was reversing for a hot minute before we tapered down my calories and my carbs and my fats. I think my body was a little confused. But man, Miami Nationals is like, it feels like it's tomorrow, and it's like I'm in this calm before the storm. So I'm sitting here on the first real cold day in Nashville, where we finally turned the heat up, and I've got my slippers on and my sweatpants, and as you can see in the beginning of this video, I just kind of went through just a baby version of my poses, my routine. So 1 week out, I feel like a lot of people get super tense about making everything perfect, and what I'm doing this time is I'm sticking to my gut about a lot of things. I'm not going to overthink my posing routine. I grew up as a dancer, and I feel as if that for anybody that's a dancer may actually agree with me and understand this, but you can move gracefully and feel very in tune and aware of your body, and just kind of have that natural proprioception with yourself. And I feel pretty good with my posing. I think I look like I'm having a good time. Like, I don't think about it too much. I'm just walking, but I'm walking in a very strategic way. Like, anytime I take a step forward, if I'm walking on stage in a diagonal, I know that I really want to stretch that leg forward because I want that quad line to show. I'm keeping my torso, my chest, everything tight and upright. So it's a strategic walk, but I think the funny part about competing is anybody that will tell you about posing is like you have to look relaxed, but look relaxed. And I think that's like, at first that sounds ridiculous, to be able to be relaxed but not be relaxed, but be relaxed. It's like two complete opposites, and it may sound like it doesn't make any sense when I say it, but if you're a competitor, you totally get it. Like, stand like you have to take a crap, but you totally don't, but you still have to take a crap. Like, it's hilarious. So I'm not going to overthink the posing thing. I feel pretty good about it. Other than that, I mean, my food's going to stay the same this week. My coach isn't changing anything. His exact words today were, "You look way too good. Let's just keep it all the same." And I'm really excited. We're not starting off with as much water this week as we normally do, and I don't think we're going to be doing any expel. He said to bring it in case I need it, but I don't think that we're going to need it. I've definitely put on some size. My glutes are looking top notch. I feel good about the glutes. We filled out a little bit more this show, so my feedback from North Americans in Pittsburgh, which was at the end of August, which now feels like forever ago. So crazy how time flies. This was basically like another 12-week prep, and it felt like 4 weeks. It's nuts. But yeah, so they said basically I came in a little too lean. Sounds about right. I was eating pretty low carb. I was pretty depleted. So this time we bumped up the carbs. We actually bumped up the fats too. Protein pretty much stays the same all the time, which is fine. And I feel like a humongously different person. That was not a word. I feel like a different person. I don't really have too much of a prep brain. Work has been easy. Last prep, going to work was a little tough. My job involves a lot of energy and a lot of focus, and I have to pay attention and be like really on point. And being an Orange Theory coach and being like super depleted, those two, they don't go together. But this time, I don't know, I feel pretty dang solid. I'm not fighting to eat all the time. I feel a little bit more satisfied throughout the day. Like I had my one meal and I feel like I can wait another 2-3 hours and I don't have to be like, oh my God, no, I ate that and now I'm starving again. Like, I feel good. I feel oddly good. I think walking into the show with this kind of confidence, like a humble confidence where I feel very comfortable with myself right now, is going to be good. I know it's hard to do what we do. If you are a bikini competitor and you're watching this, I want you to know that I'm trying to make these videos to basically confirm with the community that anything that you feel is completely validated and it's completely fine. I have a million questions for competitors. And if you have questions that you want me to answer on this channel, I want you to comment the questions, because then I will make a whole video based off of that one question if it's like that good and that important. So, but yeah, so far I feel pretty good. I've had my coffee. I feel energized. I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't feel like peak week. It feels like I'm on off season. And here's the one thing. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. Uncomfortable. Like, we have this relationship with being stage lean, and it really normally hits us when we're on our off season and we finally see the growth phase happen, and we get a little freaked out and get in our own heads about not being stage lean. And I battle a little bit with this right now because I was so depleted, feeling I hated like how I was just so like, but I came in looking super tight and super good, and it got me top 3. at my first national show. So I will kind of always hold that feeling to a standard, I think. But because I don't feel the same, I know I look just as small, basically. Like, I know I'm still really tiny. I'm actually back at my stage weight this morning after weeks of being 1 to 2 pounds above it. So I woke up literally day 1 of peak week, back at my stage weight, because my coach is genius and somehow he can always make shit happen. But because I don't feel like the same, I think like it'll mentally get to me that I don't look the same. And if you walk on stage with that mindset, it's going to go against you. You just have to be comfortable with where you're at, and you have to own it. Because I can tell you right now, when I got top 3 at North Americans, I am 100% positive that there were probably girls there with a better physique. If I really looked at everybody and took the time to examine all the other competitors in my class, there were some insane bodies and more experienced bodies than myself. However, it was the way I carried myself, okay? I knew I was confident walking on that stage, doing my routine, having that small bounce in my step, feeling excited to be there because, listen, even though this is like the hardest career move, like, this is the most mentally draining, physically draining industry I can think of. I'm sure that obviously there's other industries and careers that are insane, but this is very draining on the body. But you kind of have to like laugh at it a little bit. Like, we go through all this just to fit into a bikini that could fit into a Ziploc bag. Laugh at it a little bit. It's fun. You're getting on stage to show off all this hard work you did. And this is that one moment where you don't have to be lifting or deadlifting 205 or thrusting 275. Or you can walk up there and you can be like, yes, I did this. I worked for it every single day. So I don't know. I feel so good this peak week that I think this video is just becoming like a motivational video for everybody that might feel like they're being hard on themselves. But I want you to know that it doesn't matter how you come in. If you have put in, like physically put in 110% your entire prep, and you followed your plan and you trusted your coach, there is nothing that can go wrong on that stage, no matter what you place. So you've just got to trust the process, trust and believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is like, that is number one. If I don't feel confident in myself, this whole thing is just a waste of time. So, I don't know. This is a super short video, just kind of checking in with you guys. You can see my check-in in the beginning. But please leave questions. Like, I want this to be an informative YouTube channel. So, Mikey is making his bread. Maybe I'll give you guys a shot of what the bread progress is. He's just making a white loaf today, but we are planning on making all of our friends and family and coworkers holiday bread loaves, because that's a pretty cost-effective, creative, and labor-intensive way to say thank you for being fabulous during the holidays. So if this is your last show of the season, if you're doing Miami Nationals, I really, really hope to see you there. Please come say hi to me, and let's connect, and let's talk, and let's be the best of friends. Even if you're not going to be at Nationals, let's be the best of friends. I want to know and get to know everybody that I can that's looking to better themselves or just needs a support group or community in fitness and in health and in your own personal mental health journey. So with that being said, signing off, and I will check in with you guys midweek, probably on Wednesday, to see how this peak week is going. And I leave on Thursday.